So I have a little problem, but ah well. No, that wouldn't help me. Damn. Oh.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
So.
Thermal protection fully.
Where were they? There. I will say I have always been very respectful not to drive cars when drinking, and that's why I very often had gone the no drinking way, because then I know I'm fine. So if I drink, it's very often when we're on holiday or something like that. Yeah.
Technology recharge.
I will say it depends a lot where I'm going. When we went to Cuba, it was all inclusive because we kind of had to stay on the premises pretty much, so there was no way of going somewhere else and eat. So and that was with drinks and food in all shapes and forms. So that was actually quite nice. If we go to a place where there is plenty of restaurants and stuff around, we normally choose just to have the hotel and then stick with that pretty much. Maybe breakfast, but my daughter and I are going to Marrakesh in November, and that's all inclusive. And that's just because it's more convenient. So yeah, we do that. No, I mean, it's not entirely true when I say we couldn't leave the compound. We could, but it was very limited what we could go and see, and everything was far away, so it was not optimal. It was interesting to that the wildlife around where the hotel was actually amazing, and we managed to see things we had never seen before. So that's outside the zoo at least. That's a plus. Uh, well, I would absolutely say if I'm going to Cuba again, I would go to Havana and stay there, not on a holiday resort, to be honest. I'm not that much into a lay on the beach holiday, and that's what that was more catered for. So yeah, but I mean, going to Marrakesh, that's a very historical, interesting place, and we've been there a couple of times, and I absolutely love it. And I find it very funny with how chaotic things can be, but still civilized. So I really should refine some of those things, which is filling up my exosuit. So I think I will do that. So as the one on the other planet, this is also 2 point something million. That's very expensive for a C-class multi-tool. I'll be on again tomorrow from 8 o'clock. I should be back in normal. Yeah, well, you are always welcome. I will only be on half an hour's time more, so I'm not going to stick around long, but every little helps. Now, I'm not leaving yet. Pretty much it, but what I don't understand, it says, oh, wait, we need to unpin that, because otherwise it would constantly tell me what I need to do, which I don't want to do. Okay, go to the stars. Yeah, looks like it, but this is actually a player hub, so what you can't see is because I have multiplayer disabled, but if I put it on, you can see a lot of other players, hopefully. Well, there's some running around. And there's ships and stuff. You can actually here do missions together with other players if you want. But I disable it when I do challenges because I don't want to risk getting any unwanted help. That might happen, and I like to play things the right way. Yeah, it is. But this is where you, if you were playing with others, you would meet up maybe and go out together and do stuff. This is actually also a mission, but you don't have to do this one for to go to purple. So now I know that Bampan jumped off, but he asked about it. So there is a couple of things if you do the purple run you should be aware of. But I will point that out when we get to it. So that's been on 2 planets, that's not a lot. Could ask me about something I actually saw. So, before I do anything else, I have to do one thing. I have to play as a pink egg. At least the rest of this week. Because in our community here we have a rule: if you die, you have to play as a pink egg. And I did die. So that's me now. Pink egg. So now surfing suit don't have to remind me anymore that I have to do it. And in this hub you can also buy technologies you can make on your ship. I have a couple I need to take from the beginning, and then more will be added later. Come on. You have to tell me what I need to do. Get to that. Okay, it was the wrong one I talked to, but that's fine. I need that. I need that. Is there anything else? I want this one down the line, but that is not. Oh, actually, I can't get on that line. So, and here we can get a slot for our exosuit. That's actually the first one, so it's free. Take the fishing rod. Anything else I need now? That one. The rest I leave for now. Some we will get for free. So everything is. There's 3 types of currency in the game, and I wish it didn't do that. Oh, something I forgot. Yeah, I know. I'm a Muppet. Not a lot I can buy, but yeah. So there is things that is important, and there's things that is not important. However, base building is not what I really need right now. I will build a little bit on the base, but it will be very limited. Oh. So now I got that one up. That is also in the line of things I have to do. So, but I do this one first. So there should also be a space station. Oh, there he is. So I'm clicking a little bit quick through this because I have read this many times. And one of the reason I don't sit too long about it, I don't want it to be too much spoilers for people either. So that's I would say this has been one of the fastest from I got to the anomaly. I'm normally a little bit slower than this. I have very often started the second day streaming with outer ship still, so that's this is good. This is really good. So you can get missions on the space stations. I take some of them, but whether I do them on while I go is probably doubtful. But thing is, they can give you some good benefits, good rewards. Jesus, that's expensive. sell anything which is in minus, so just have to check something. Okay. Oxygen. That I have to go and collect somewhere. And I normally look at the ships, not so much for my own sake, but I kind of like to, if I find some very good ships, then everyone can actually use the address and get to here if we find a good ship. Oh, there. Still no trade. Yeah, I don't have anything to donate. I have to get in-game achievements. It's called milestones, and one of the easiest ways is actually to talk to the aliens on the space stations, because that can give me quite a good bit. I need 50 milestones to do the second mission, so that's quite important to do all these things. And sometimes when you talk to them, you might get something. Well, the gigs are not giving me much to work with, so that's a little bit of a problem. But it will. There we go, there's a trait. I like to get gifts. Everything free is a good thing. Still around the 2 million. That would be the same, yeah, 2.5. And you can buy modules for your technologies. These are not useful. And on all space stations you can buy a slot in your exosuit. I need some up here. Actually I have this one. It's not useful, but it will be okay until I get something better. So what else do we have here? See. Still talk a little bit because that can be useful. No, I already talked to him earlier. So I will also have to go to my base and build something. Can't do that here. Well, let's to wait a little bit. It comes up at some point, so that's fine. Okay. As we are reaching 1 o'clock, this is my checkout time. So I will actually stop here, and then tomorrow I will come on at 8 o'clock UK time and continue this. It is actually going quite well. So thank you to everyone who has been watching, to people who has followed, and if you haven't done so, remember to click the follow button. And I also want to thank those who subscribed. That is very appreciated. So I'm back again, normal schedule running, back tomorrow at 8 o'clock, continuing this. Take care out there and stay safe, and see you tomorrow. Good night.